when I was growing up was a city or a community, a space of people of various tones of brownness, very dark to very light. Anything?
Hi, my name is Michael López Jr., and I am a student, a mentee, a friend, and once even called a son of Miriam Jiménez. I have been a member of the Afro-Latino Forum for many, many years, over a decade. And this is a letter that I wrote to Miriam when she was fallen ill and towards the end of her life. And I wanted to share this important insight about my friend and mentor. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to share the letter with her before she passed. And so I wrote it posthumously. And this is it. Carta a Miriam Jiménez Román, de un jabao como tú, Miguel Ángel López Jr. It's June 11th, your birthday. And I can imagine myself ending the long subway ride to the Atlantic Station, still wrestling with which ofrenda to bring you, or better said, which would least frustrate you. El bizcocho, which you love, pero hecho por el presentado, whose bakery you vowed to never patronize again, or perhaps pick up another Pinot Noir. I know this to be your favorite, though you never drink a drop of my selection. Still, I'm grateful for my mediocre contribution to your movable feast. You politely allow others to imbibe. It's 2014. I ride the subway. I'm at Cooper Square. It's 2022. I'm at your place, looking out at the sea with Charles in Cabo Rojo. Your voice is in our minds. Charles is filming the sky. We can feel you. We are speaking with you. It feels like you left us yesterday. What would you edit from this letter? Will you critique my ofrenda? In the final days of our time with you, Miriam, it was people like Saide, Josue, Larry, Ryan, Kwame, Yamila, Melissa, Pablo, Charles. It was the family you chose at your side. It was common ethics, curiosity, a commitment to learning and justice that made one a friend, even family, to Juan and Miriam. I think you saw your legacy in pursuit of justice, and those open to and imbued with the knowledge that could lead to a more just world. Dr. Maya Angelou, speaking of the legacy of W.E.B. Du Bois, who you cared for so much, said that Du Bois should be remembered for the virtue of courage. Courage is most important of all virtues, because without courage, you cannot practice any of the other virtues consistently. Miriam, you displayed enormous courage to teach and to learn. In the face of saturating racism and cumbrous sexism, you were unyielding, holding ethics and virtues you believed could make us all better. When we talk about you, it is inevitable for us to reflect on your ferociously critical cosmovision and will. With almost an impatient reverence, wandering eyes pondering the time or times you told us about ourselves. We can't shake it from our memories. Like that time that you drove us to Queens because you'd never eaten bandeja paisa. You entered skeptically, and when the steak came seco, overdone, and tough, you picked it up, shook it. Why do we do this? Looking up, you waved your hand for the mesero. You didn't know what was coming to hit him. We have to tell them, si no, ¿cómo van a aprender? I think your ferociously critical lens was often misunderstood as cynicism. In our time together, I've come to realize that you are not a cynic, Miriam, but rather an idealist about food and life as we do it together. You had a lens that perceived that around the bend of our attention to detail and commitment to listen and study was a more ideal world not yet realized. There is a better version of this. Speaking to sloppy chefs and truth to power, there is a better version of this. The energy that consumed you as you held a higher standard for the world was engendered from passion, conviction, not elitism, not cynicism. Only an idealist could relentlessly critique the world as it is with such fervor as you did. We should all aspire to a world in which we embrace the courage it takes to believe that it could be better than this. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Cumbre.